right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Bull in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. All right, nice jab there from Petr Yan early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with his food a little bit early on in these matchups.
Well, he's a bit of a slow starter, John. So usually the jab comes out first from Petr Yan because he's trying to build reads. So he tries to pull something out of you that will allow him to start to build his game plan as the fight goes on. But man, that dude has a fantastic jab.
Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. Hook, that'll land.
Beautiful head kick lands for this guy.
Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Too easy. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Opposition knew it was coming, unable to stop it as usual.
Well, he'll tell you. He'll tell you that he's going to take you down. And he has so many ways of getting to that takedown. He's as good as they come in terms of setting him up, and right away he gets to fight exactly where he needs it to be.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. No, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Yan. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single cow tie.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity in the hands looking out.
Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown.
That was nice.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick. Good jab there by the champion. Good jab. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands often.
Double leg. All right, so another takedown here by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and it showed in that defense.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Nurmagomedov. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on display. He's in a good flow right now. He's landing big shots to the body.
Oh, and there is another knee, and that has certainly been the primary weapon of choice for him here tonight. He has inflicted a ton of damage to his opponent, and a lot of it courtesy of those knees. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hands.
Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown now.
Let's go. We got a scramble.
Now he's got good body position. Yup.
Yan gets pounded here with these elbows to the head. All right, here, final seconds of round one. This fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Second round, straight ahead.
Excellent job, wrestling. Really like the ground control. Great positions. Your submissions look awesome, but we just barely missed. This round, we know what to expect.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, we'll see how it goes here in this round. He had a big effort there in round one. Really had the wrestling on full display.
John, if he was looking to come out here, secure a takedown, to feel good about the way things were going, he gets an A on his report card. Because takedown after takedown was secured, top position was secured, and as you watch that clock start to go up for top control, him and his team are ecstatic. Because they know when they're on top, when they're securing takedowns, they're winning.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, we've been talking about those knees and his usage pattern with them throughout this fight here tonight, and the numbers really do tell the story. He continues to employ his Muay Thai game and find a home for some of the more powerful knees in this division. Nice straight punch there by Yan. Oh, front kick for the win. Not the first time he's gone to that weapon tonight.
It's very hard for the wrestler to try and catch that kick because it's coming right up the middle. It's a very scary technique for a guy that wants to level change, get to the hips, and try to throw him to the floor. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Getting him out here.
Nurmagomedov's going for an arm here. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars.
And now he's got the back. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr Yan jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, Petr Yan gets an idea.
Oh, and now a beautiful capitalize from here.
I mean, that was beautiful the way that he took the underhook, stepped all the way across, and hit that hip toss. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there?
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
All right, inside his opponent's guard.
Just like this, now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. In the half guard.
My crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Under a minute to go. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Another big takedown. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand. That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
And there's that jab. Oh, nice. Nice shot there by the champ. Nice head kick.
Oh, a nice straight there by Petr Yan.
Another takedown lands.
Yan getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off the...
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick. That was a slick transition.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Nurmagomedov. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock in the submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky I have.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
Look at the redness on his body, man.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Beautiful punch to the body.
All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it. So the takedown defense reigns supreme. Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick?
Once you take that many kicks, it doesn't matter if they're hard or not. Those are a lot of kicks.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. His eye is closing up.
Another big takedown.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Oh, slick reversal right there.
Yan gets back up here. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job. Gets to the single collar tie.
Nice combination of elbows there by Nurmagomedov. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Nice kick there by Nurmagomedov. 20 seconds left. Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Oh, nice. I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head? Another big thing.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready? You ready? Go.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of him. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strikes, the longer he can prolong his career.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Lands with a knee.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose.
Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Back mount now. Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, come on, that's gotta be it. Oh, he got out.
He's cleared his leg, got back to his back and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You gotta address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not gonna let you off the hook. You've gotta move, you gotta change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by Petr Yan.
Oh, nice.
Lands a good series of kicks here. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
He's back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come now.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Beautiful combination there. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Under a minute now to go on the round. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, he's got his back.
He's in the mount.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Yan going for the leg kick. He does not connect. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Nice straight punch.
Single collar tie now.
Solid punch from the clinch here.
And there's the single.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Khabib's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Nurmagomedov's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
All right, so he gets back to the feet. That was seemingly the only way he could win this fight. Down the stretch we come.
Down the stretch, but on the feet. He was not going to win this fight from his back. He needed to get up. That was step number one. Step two, find the finish.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Petr Yan. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends. He's got to find a way to finish this fight. Nice diversity in the attack. Huge elbow lands.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Nice combination from Yan. Jab gets the attention of his opponent. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight. He is throwing his entire hip into these body shots.
Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
One minute to go in the fight. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent. Knee on belly.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Jans, and there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you